What's up guys, Brandon Barton here. I wanted to do a quick walkthrough of the 2019 Hobie Outback camo. As you guys know, it comes with the Hobie Mirage Drive MD 180. It's got the pull cords for reverse. This is an awesome feature, especially if you're fishing around any docks, any structure, any bridges. Hook up to a fish, pop into reverse, back the kayak out of there, pull them away from the structure. Just works so much better, especially trying to hold position in currents or wind. So I just want to do a little walkthrough, show you guys what I got going on for my 2019. All right guys, we're going to start at the rear of my 2019 Hobie Outback. One of my favorite features that I've added on my kayaks for the past couple years is the Powerpole Micro. See, I got the lithium battery, and this is the 8-foot ultralight spike. Coolest thing about these things is there's no wiring, and then you got a remote that stabs the anchor down in the ground. So if you're out on the flats, you see a fish, or you're just in the wind and you want to stake out, just double tap the remote, it locks you in. Awesome feature, really cool product. Check them out. Powerpole micro anchors. As we're moving on up, we got the Hobie H-Crate, and I actually blacked out the side panels. It was gray. I blacked it out to make it match the camo Outback a little bit better. Plus, I just like stuff blacked out, murdered out. Looks cool. I just keep tackle boxes in here. I got a DIY action hat mount, and got some extra rod holders attached. Cool thing about the H-Crate, it's pretty light, and it's got these H-rails. You can attach any H-rail accessory to it. It's also got all these lock-in bungees. You can put your rod in there, lock it. Another cool mod I did on my Outback was I actually added a Hobie H-rail from the Pro Angler. I cut it down a little bit shorter, and I attached it to the H-track plates that's on the front and the rear in the Outback. Show you where it's attached at. Right there with just a longer bolt. It goes all the way to the rear. No drilling required. So I added the Hobie H-rail rod holders on each side to the H-rail mod that I did. And as you can see, the rod holders are angled out. This is mostly for trolling, to kind of keep the rods and the lines kind of away from each other. So you got them angled out to the side. I also made a custom H-rail GoPro pole that attaches right to the H-rail. It's got two adjustment points right here, and it's pretty rock solid right here. But the cool thing about this H-rail that I've made is when you go to stand up, you can kind of push up off of it to help you stand up a little easier. And you know, it's another point to kind of grab the kayak when you're flipping it over or just moving it around. And like I said, you got this whole H-rail to attach you could bring your fish finder closer, put a rod holder closer, whatever, drink holder. That's a cool little addition. Another cool feature about the 2019 Outback is you got all these bungee tethers everywhere. So you can just pretty much attach whatever you want. I got some little nippers right there. You also can put tackle boxes here and lock them in. Another cool mod that I did is I swapped out the Hobie Pro Angler rod holders that are up on the deck in the rear, and removed the bungees on the side of the kayak and actually screwed them in right there on both sides, and now you can lock them in, and that thing ain't going nowhere if you get in some rough waves or even traveling down the road. It's pretty solid. Also got the Lowrance Hook 5 HDI unit. It's a sonar, down scan, and GPS unit. I got the Yakattack lock and load system. It's the fish finder mount, and it's attached right there to the H-Track Deluxe. Pretty little clean setup. I like it. Works good. Also got my Lowrance Hook 5 HDI wired up with the lithium Hobie kit. It's got a Naqua Adventure Gear lithium battery, and it works amazing. It's all waterproof. Another great feature about the 2019 Outback is the square hatch they got with the gear bucket. You know, it's a perfect place just to keep your phone, soft plastics, whatever you can throw in there. Square hatch is amazing. It's got some EVA deck pads right here, so when you stand up, the whole layout of this kayak's amazing. Another thing that I always keep on my kayak is a PFD. I got a Mustang hydrostatic one, and I highly recommend hydrostatic because it doesn't inflate when it gets wet. It inflates when it's submerged under pressure. So if something happens and you get knocked unconscious and knocked into the water, this will automatically inflate. The manual inflation ones, you won't be so lucky. An actual foam PFD is also a great idea, but if you do go with a CO2 inflatable, hydrostatic is the way to go.